Hello everyone. This video I'm going to do something more fun than usual. I'm going to talk about or show you how to make a palm branch like this into a cross. Now, I learned how to do it a couple years ago from someone at my church. He told the story about how for him, when he was a kid, he was sort of easily distracted, but he would have his palm and he would make it into a cross. And he talked about the symbolism of how for him it kind of fit because he had a cross, and then on Palm Sunday we're given our palms, they're blessed, then we hang on to them for the year, then we have them take them into church just before Ash Wednesday, and they're burned and they become the ashes we use for Ash Wednesday. So he talked about how it kind of made sense to him that he would put it in shaped like a cross. Then on Ash Wednesday, he would have a cross placed upon his forehead from the ashes made from all those palms. And I also have noticed a similarity because so many of my subscribers are pagan and Wiccan, or quite a few of them are, I noticed a similarity with Pagans and the Brigid's wheel, that they burn the old one from the year before on New Milk, and then they make a new one. Some do, there are probably several that don't. But anyway, I kind of see a similarity between that and this. And for me, what I do is I make this on Palm Sunday, then I put it under a book or under something heavy, have it flattened. Then I put it onto my altar on Easter, or right after the Easter Vigil, and I have it up there until just before Lent. I remove it for Lent, and then my altar is very empty during Lent, so it works perfectly. But anyway, I'm also gonna include a couple of links in the description that give diagrams and written information on how to do this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a visual. Something it doesn't mention that at least the palms at the church I go to have can do this. You can split the palm in half. And at church, yeah, for me, on my altar, I have one on one side and one on the other. So it's kind of in place of a candle on each side. And so I'm going to have to come closer. And so basically what you do is you take the end down, maybe to about here, maybe higher, maybe lower. You can fold it. Then somewhere you fold it this way, like this. I'm kind of doing it a bit sloppily. Then you fold it kind of this way. And then you fold it again. So you've taken it down, moved it around, moved it into sort of into a circular way. And ooh, this one might not be. We'll see how it comes out. Kind of fold it up. Then you fold it through. And then you kind of fold it this way, and you kind of put it through here. And then this is kind of the tricky part. You then put it under. This is the tricky part. This, you put the very end under thread it under, and that's part of it. But really the special part is when you turn it around. Oh, so pretty. This is kind of messy. It doesn't need to be perfect after all. The cross isn't some fancy perfected thing. It's 2 bits of wood, supposedly, but looks nice. And then you can put it under something flat, and it's perfect once it dries out because it's basically the only way it'll fall out of place once it's dried is from yeah, from your fingers doing something. Now, I'm gonna just do that again a little bit more quickly. Just fold it down, fold it through, fold it this way, fold it that way. There we go. Kind of sloppy. Fold it up, fold it back, fold it around, fold it there, and then the hard part, and I almost messed up where I started the first time. Then you kind of fold it through the back, and then ta-da! We've got 2 palm crosses, and for me during Holy Week, I have them. I want to look at the. So for me during Holy Week, I have them being flattened out on something heavy, holding them down to really get them into place. Then after the Easter Vigil, I get home, put all my decorations and things back up after all the having everything stripped down for Lent and stripping it down more on at the end of Maundy, Thursday, and then really emptying it on Good Friday, and then it goes back with all the decorations, and it's there for the year until just before Lent, when I take almost everything on my altar down and have something simple. So it's perfect. Thank you for watching. Shalom.